Hey everybody, Say Monkey Trucker here again for another video. As you can tell from the title of the video and from my surrounding location, I am not on my trainer's truck right now. I requested to be dropped off at the Salt Lake terminal, but luckily for me, it was for a good reason. On the way to do a drop off, I received a phone call from my father letting me know that my brother had passed away the previous night. And me and that brother were really close, and I felt that my place at this time was to be home for the family. Um, he was a great uncle to my kids, so they needed me. Um, and I needed some time for myself to grasp his passing. I still feel like I'm in a bad dream, and I'm hoping to wake up, but I know it's not going to happen. So, I haven't quit. I haven't been fired. I will be getting back on the truck in about a week. The funeral, I'm guessing, is going to be this weekend, and then once the funeral is over, I will contact my fleet manager to have him route my trainer back through Utah to pick me up. So you're still going to be getting more videos from me. Soon, those videos are no longer going to be training videos. At the time of me departing my trainer's truck, I was just shy of 22,000 miles out of my 30,000 required for my TNT training phase. And my fleet manager said he is going to run us hard, and he would like to see me done within a week to a week and a half. So, not much time left. He said he's going to be planning just constant 2,000-mile runs each time until I'm done. At that point, I will be dropped off at the terminal. You have the choice of being dropped off at any of their main terminals. The majority of people will get dropped off at the Missouri location. But with the rumors of how long it takes for the upgrade process, I have elected to go through the Salt Lake terminal because I can go home. Because I've talked to some people who have literally sat in Missouri or one of the other terminals for a month waiting for a truck. And I ain't going to do that. So my understanding is once you're done with your miles, you get dropped off at the terminal, you're on the upgrade list, and as soon as they have a truck available for you, they will contact you and get you scheduled for the upgrade classes. I don't know what they consist of. I will obviously let you know. And then for those who are on Flatbed, you have to go through a Flatbed course. And there's a test at the end. They mainly just want to make sure you know how to strap correctly, that you know how to tarp correctly, and how to manage your loads. And then they kind of quiz you on it just to make sure you understand. And then once you pass those courses, if your truck is done and it's ready to go, you get on your truck and you start driving solo. If there's some things that need to be done, if something has to be repaired or it needs a service, you wait, obviously, till it's done. For those who are considering going flatbed, here's something to consider. I was unaware of this when I went into Prime, but I learned quickly through some rumors, and now I've had multiple people confirm this with me. Because a lot of companies, they have people fighting over better tarps, over straps, over whatever, because someone will pull up and be like, oh, that guy has a better tarp than me, or this company is giving me an absolute crap tarp. It's ripped, it's torn, and it's useless. Prime makes you buy your own tarps, your own straps, and your own bungee cords, or anything else that you need for securing your loads. My trainer spent roughly $3,000, but he elected to buy one of his lumber tarps through another company because it was cheaper and he could customized a little bit on the size. He went longer than the one that Prime sells. Same material, same company that made it, but he elected to get one a little bit longer. And compared to his other lumber tarp, which is from Prime, I can see why. It, for some reason, it just covers more of the variety of loads we get without having to double tarp. Because if you have to tarp, you have to cover every square inch, top to bottom, front to back. And the lumber tarp you get from Prime, a lot of times falls short by usually a foot. And his is about a foot and a half longer than the Prime one. So instead of having to run two tarps just to cover that extra foot, he went and got his own tarp. And that honestly probably what I'm going to be doing myself. But I know you have to buy 2 steel tarps, a smoker tarp, and 2 lumber tarps. And then a lot of bungees and a lot of straps. So most are spending between $4,000 to $5,000. If you were watching this video and you have had to do this with Prime already and you know how much you spent, drop it in the comments below just so we have kind of a better idea. Obviously, when I go through it, I'll be posting all the stuff I had to buy and how much it cost me just so everyone's aware. But yeah, so though that all goes with you. Flatbeds, they have a headache rack on the back of their truck to store all your equipment. The only time it's kind of inconvenient, but I guess it's really not because it's the same thing. But if for some reason you have to... Oh, here's why it's a pain in the butt. Say you're not delivering the load all the way to the final location. There are occasions where you pick up a load, you strap it and you tarp it, and you have to take it to one of the yards. And then someone else is going to take it from the yard to its final destination. If it is a must-tarp load, when you get to the yard, they're going to give you yard straps and yard tarps. You then have to take your tarps off, roll them up, secure them, take all your straps off, and then you have to put their straps on, and you have to secure it with their tarp. And then if you were the driver who has to pick it up, you now have to go take off the yard tarps and straps, roll all that stuff up, get it put away, and then cover it up with your stuff. Which sounds kind of dumb, but it is what it is. A lot of these companies, they are paying good money to keep their loads covered, because we pick up a lot of metals that if moisture hits it, they rust instantly. So that's really the only time I can think of where it's gonna suck. So yeah, but as always, I'm gonna keep this video under 10 minutes this time. If you have any comments, questions, or whatever, you just want to say hi, drop a comment down in the section below. I'm still going through answering all the questions. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Hit that bell so you get notified when I post more videos. And as always, stay safe out there. Stay hydrated. Keep yourself safe. And enjoy the drive, guys. Until next time.